it hasn't really changed our lives so much. Like, we're still the same people. We don't, you know, we're not millionaires. We didn't have a drastic change of life, you know, with what's happening around the band. We're just really glad that we're able to do the things the way we want to do them.
It's been 2 years since you started the band. Has your show, has the live show sort of changed or evolved substantially since then?
Yeah, it's changed a lot, obviously, yeah. When our crowd started to mosh pit and respond in a way we didn't expect, then we kind of had to respond to that. Or when you have a massive crowd giving you lots of love, you have to kind of give it back. You have to find a way. So yes, of course it changed, yeah, for that reason.
Is it possible at all to say in that year and a half or more that there were certain shows that stick out in your minds, especially great ones?
There's one in Manchester we played pretty early on, and I think it was only 150 people or something, but it was the outskirts of Manchester in the UK, and it was like an art collective that had a warehouse space which was in the middle of being built into something else, and there was basically a wooden box inside the warehouse space, and we played in the centre of that. So the audience surrounded it, but the audience were also on top of it, and because of the light was just in the box, you couldn't see the audience, you could just see like limbs coming through the bars of the box, and it was a really intense experience.
Do you guys get the sense that people are connecting with Savages from more than on just a purely musical level, that they're actually connecting with sort of the visceral, with the cerebral, I guess you might say, or psychological? Do you feel like people are connecting with that and responding to it? Or is it just about rocking out to...
I think what is good is that it can be both. We started with a very, you know, pragmatic idea of we're just trying to make people understand what we're trying to do, and also is trying to consider music as an art, you know, as anything else, like any other art, and maybe it's one of the most important ones. And it's a bit of a shame when you're doing rock and roll sometimes that has been forgotten. But it's also rock and roll, so it also rocks out, and it's also about, you know, getting, you know, the energy of that, and the physicality of the music, and, you know, involving your body into the sound, and that is also fine.